Hi, I'm Skellytoon. Welcome to episode 3 of my Minecraft Let's Play series that I am at this point pretty much just calling my Random Moron series because I think it's funny and I mean, I think a grand total of 4 people have watched my videos so far, and no one has commented at all, so currently, I'm the only one who really cares about any of this. Therefore, I have ultimate authority to just kind of go with whatever I find funny or whatever I want to call it. So, yeah. Um, I have decided to change the design of the tower. I'm no longer going to do like full stone. Um, and I'm still gonna do kind of like an observatory theme, but not fully. I'm gonna put like an observatory in the tower, but I'm not gonna have the entire tower be an observatory. Um, primary part. Words not wording. Primary reason for that. Um, I don't know how to make an entire tower look like an observatory, so I'm not going to try, and I'm just gonna do something else. I'm gonna do something else. I'm also going to make the tower a bit bigger, because I realised that this base, for what I'm planning to do, is not going to be nearly enough. And if I ever do have people eventually, like, watch this and, like, make comments and whatnot, I do not want to, like, have to build, like, a second and third tower, especially not just a second tower, because then people will start making 9/11 jokes. But, I don't want to have to build more towers or more parts of the base just yet. So I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna make the footprint bigger. By maybe 7 blocks. So where it was like this before, it'll probably come out to maybe like here. Which I know is like, bruh, that's way bigger, but I have just become hyper aware of the fact that I'm fighting 2 skeletons next to a cliff, and I'm losing, by the way. I'm also losing quite badly. Okay, never mind. That scared me for a sec. I was like, holy, my health is just like tanked. But yeah. So that's the plan for this episode. I'm gonna get right onto collecting resources, building the tower, and hopefully, within at least 10 episodes, I will have an editing software up and running that I will be able to edit out boring parts with. So, yay, go me, I guess. I've also, once again, messed around with the sound settings for like the 15th time because I've had to do it so much, like, off screen. And yeah, other than that though, I don't have like the biggest plans. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. I was also going to use wood for a good amount of the tower. Basically, I'm planning on moving the location of the tower because I don't want to have to build like into the hill too much or off the cliff. So I'm going to shift the tower location around to this area. Down here. Which I know is a bit lower down than I said I was going to build, but plans change. Plans change. Things don't quite go as you wanted them to, or as you thought they would, and we have to live with that. And this is me currently I have to live with it. moment. I'm probably also going to make myself an enchant table and try and at least just get unbreaking. Not like high level, just like unbreaking one on my stuff. But that also means getting to level 30, so it might be a couple episodes before I do that because I'll have to build a mob farm, which will take like half an hour, and I will have to... Sorry, it's like, hang on. I keep making these episodes like really late at night. It's currently 11:20, so like yeah. Which I mean isn't that late at night, but still it's late enough that it's inconvenient in a big way because I'm still yeah. Because I've been on a holiday break for like the past 2 months, and that ends tomorrow, and I have to wake up at like 7 in the morning, which a lot of people will be like, oh, 7 in the morning, that's not that bad. It's like, fuck you. 1, 2. That's really bad for me because my average wake up time is like 2 in the afternoon. Which, in case you hadn't noticed, is a bit different to 7 in the morning. It's quite a bit later, and my body clock is not wired for it. And I'm also filming an episode of my Minecraft series at just about midnight, and it will probably go on till maybe 1 o'clock ish. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But if last episode was anything to go off of, then it will go for about an hour-ish. No, hour and a half. Which is not ideal. Anyway, I had so much I wanted to do today, but I'm gonna have to like, pace myself, because one really bad habit I have in a lot of my survival worlds is I will try and like do like 7 different things at once, and I'll burn myself out in like days. And what would have been a 2-week phase ends up being like a 3-day phase. However, I am trying to learn to like properly pace myself. Why did I plant these here? I want to build here. I'm trying to learn to like properly pace myself with tasks because ADHD is A, not fun to deal with. And B, makes dealing with tasks like that a royal pain in the ass. And that makes my life a lot harder. There's also the fact that I don't have the wood type that I want to build like half of the tower out of. So there's that as well. Because I'm planning to do like a deep slate base sort of thing with like what's it called? The weird like white one. What's that? What's the white stone variant called? I can't remember. Also, the game is like really quiet for me because I've had to turn a lot of the settings like right the way down. Because they were like most of them were like 75-80% before I started this, and I turned them down a little bit before I filmed the first like tester like things. And then I filmed the first episode, and it was like, oh my god, that is actually, like, insanely loud with, like, the eating and stuff. Because the tester episodes are, well, hey, they're the tester episodes, so, you know, I was just fiddling around with OBS itself, and I wasn't really bothering with the in-game side of things. But once episode 1 came out, it was like, ooh, a lot of those things just like right over my voice, and you cannot hear what I'm saying, and the audio quality also kind of just sucked because it sounded like I was deep frying my own vocal cords at a few points. So I have lowered all of that, and I've done something with OBS. I've followed like a YouTube tutorial with OBS that I'm hoping has worked, that will stop the deep fried sound from happening again. I'm also hoping that I don't end up just kind of doing what I seem to always do with tasks and just kind of forgetting them. And just forgetting to upload at all after a couple weeks. Which is entirely possible, and if that's how long it lasts, then that's how long it lasts, and no one will care, because no one will actually be, like, regularly watching by that point. So, you know, because it takes, like, months for people to get properly noticed. If they get noticed at all, which I doubt I will. I'm really bad at this, and I doubt I'll actually get noticed by really anyone at all. I might get, like, a sympathetic like from someone who clicked on my video out of pure boredom one time, and that'll be the extent of the attention that I get on this platform, which, honestly, fair enough. I've been feeling really silly about saying literally anything about subscribers at any point. Because it was like, if I get 20 subscribers within 10 videos, it's like, if I get a subscriber ever, I will be over the bloody moon. I should really, like, have water, like, with me, but oh well. I will cover this. I have that's the staircase thing that I built last episode. Oh, I didn't really build it, I just dug it out. I have the staircase thing I dug out last episode. That, and I also have the, what's it called? The weird cave entrance thing that way, that's not the staircase that I dug out. I'm not sure what they're called. I think they're just, I think you just call it cave. And I'm just like overcomplicating things in my mind for no reason, because I do that a lot. Also, I think my game's lagging a bit. Okay. So this is gonna be the main area where the base of the tower is gonna be, and it's gonna be quite big. I will admit that the tower is going to be quite big. That's okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Whatever. Anyway, the biggest problem at the moment is that my plan for the tower required mangrove. And I can't remember if it was this world or another one, where I found a mangrove forest, and I am not currently going to look back on the, or go and watch back the other episodes to see if it was this world or not. However, I will. Okay, it was this world, because the one with the mangrove biome. Wait, no. No, it wasn't this world. Oh. I'm getting my head messed up. I'm tired. Alright. Well, I guess I might as well just keep talking whilst I continue my deforestation of the area. So my new plan for the tower is that it's going to be kind of like a less of a like a watchtower observatory thing, and more of a like full-on wizard tower with an observatory and a bunch of other things in it. I'm gonna have like 3 different. Why am I doing this? I can just 3 different like wings to the tower coming off of it, and a bunch of other stuff. However, I first need to actually build the base of the tower, which I need this for. Just realised I can that. Yeah, I have the blast furnace there now. Cool. Actually, just for the sake of being able to access the furnaces more easily, I'll do that. That seems better. That seems better. Because then I can have this. Not there. No, bugger. I'm gonna have this here. And then I can do this. I have a smoker there. No, that's a regular furnace. I have a smoker there, and then 2 more regular furnaces there. And boom! I have my furnaces. Can't remember who says it, but someone calls them, like, some YouTuber calls them Ferni. I think it's Dokken? Yeah, it's Dog. I forgot to do the actual thing that I went back to the house to do. That was make a new axe. Oh, hey, I got more sticks. Nice. Oh my god, stop opening the furnaces, man. I also want to make like a staircase up there, probably, and nicen up the house a little bit. I really don't like the fact that if trees are touching leaves, then the leaves just like don't decay up to a certain point. It really, really annoys me. Because it's like I'm trying to chop down a tree and get rid of the leaves, and then the leaves just don't go away, because there's one oak tree like 7 blocks to the left with one leaf touching another leaf of the tree, but because of Minecraft logic, that means that the leaves aren't going to go away unless I chop down that oak tree. And it's so much worse in like spruce and dark oaks, where you have trees that are literally like over a stack of blocks to chop down, or over a stack of blocks in in the amount that you get out of them, but also the amount that you have to actually cut down to get rid of them. And it's like, ah. Alright. Time to build the base of this thing. I'm planning to do like a squarish, pyramid-y base sort of thing. However, I actually don't know how big this whole thing's gonna be. And I'm gonna need to go and make a shovel as well. I just realised. Because I don't want to dig all that dirt out by hand. Alright. Okay, it's not as much dirt as I thought. I kind of did a stupid and forgot that there'd be stone underneath it. So, oops. My bad. There we go. Oh, that's just annoying. Alright. That is sunset. Also, it's raining and I can't see shit, so I'm going to sleep. Okay. See what I mean? This is what I mean. One oak tree, like 4 or 5 blocks away, that I have to cut down now because Minecraft mechanics sometimes just suck for no apparent reason. Okay. So, here's the plan. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have the base. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in deep slate because actually no, I'll do it in cobble. I'll do it in cobble. So the base is gonna be like from here to here. That's the wrong block. To here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7 blocks between it. That's actually not going to be nearly big enough. Never mind. Okay. Let's try going from here. Oh, that's a child. Oh, it's dead. Let's go from here to here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11 blocks. I'll just do that. Okay, 10 blocks between. So it's 12 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I can just... Boom. Alright. Wonderful. So this is going to be the base of the tower. And it's going to have... you'll see. However, I will just do the outline for now. And hey, doing it 12 by 12 by 12 by 12 is it's an advantageous thing to do in a way, because that way I can measure my blocks by stacks instead of having to measure them some other way. I need more cobblestone. Brilliant. I suppose I can just, like, dig out in here. Yeah, I'll just do that. Alright, so the actual like aesthetic plan I have for the tower is that it's gonna be like the kind of like the trunk of it almost, the sort of the base area of it is gonna be deep slate and dark oak. However, I also want acacia and I want mangrove. The acacia is going to be purely for the internal stuff. It's going to be like decorative on the inside, but the mangrove is going to be a big part of, especially up near the top. And then I'm going to do, if I can find a jungle, I'm going to do some stuff with the bamboo as well. Because in spite of what a lot of people seem to think, the bamboo is like one of the really easy to make one of the easy to make a lot of wood types, but it's not one of the easy to get ones. So you know, if it means that it's easier to make and more convenient to make is the main thing, then like a bunch of dark oak or a bunch of acacia or especially mangrove. Mangrove sucks to get a lot of, because mangrove trees just objectively suck to chop down, because A, the actual trunk of the tree is always like a bajillion blocks off the ground, and B, the actual like wood of the tree, there's never actually that much of it. So it's like you're doing a lot of work for barely any reward in the end. And then once you've done that, once you've done that, when you're doing that, you're really like, oh, I'm so tired. I've kind of just lost my sentence halfway through saying it. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, once you've done that, you lose half of the like stalk sapling things anyway, because they get caught in the leaves and on the roots and whatnot, and you don't notice them, and you get like 2 when there were 7 growing on the tree, and you're like, where did the other 5 go? And this might just be me. Pig. Alright, so. Why did I go and get a bunch of cobblestone? I'm gonna build the base primarily out of deep slate. And yet, I go and do this. I confuse myself sometimes. I'll keep the blocks that are there for now just as markers, but eh. Oh, also, back on the volume audio thing, one of the main things that I noticed was, like, really unnecessarily loud compared to my voice and just completely, like, tuned me out at points, was flowing water, of all things. So the water sounds have been turned down, hopefully, and so have, like, ambient noises, like environmental noises, so hopefully I won't get just blasted by a cave noise again, because that happened in the last video and it completely erased any trace of something that I was trying to say. So yeah. I need more deep slate. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, I guess there is a use for all the cobblestone I collected after all. I can make more pickaxes with it. But yeah. So this episode, I'm hoping to get at least the base and part of the trunk of the tower done, and then next episode I will. Oh, predators! Do not want to be anywhere near that. Then next episode I will try and make myself a bit more productive and actually build the rest of the tower. See, eating's so much quieter now. By the way, resource gathering trips like this are the exact reason that I want editing software, because I really want to be able to just kind of like spare you guys the boredom of having to watch me go and just mine deep slate for an eternity. I used deep slate for some of that. Oh well. And yeah, so it'll be like what I'm thinking is like I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go mine deep slate, and then I'll come down here, and it'll be like, oh, he's mining deep slate and whatnot, and then there'll just be like a little transition thing, and it'll just be like, look, cleared out area, bunch of deep slate in my inventory, and all will be right with the world. You know, I honestly might just extend this tunnel. Just extend this mineshaft tunnel. This is gonna take a while. Honestly, I may actually have to wait until I have proper editing software to put this out. Or I might be able to... I asked a friend of mine, well, sort of friend, he's also like a person I know. I'd consider him at least sort of a friend. About like good editing softwares that I can get for free. He does YouTube as well. He does YouTube. He sometimes does streams. But he recommended me an editing software that I'm not going to mention because I can't remember the name, but he wrote it down for me, so I'll have a look at that later. It's free, well, it has a free version at least, and basically, he said it'll be perfect for what I want an editor for. So, yay, yay! Oh my god, diamonds! No, I said no diamonds until I have fortune. No more diamonds until I have fortune. So, diamonds in the ceiling! Yay! But not yet. I won't be mining them yet. I will wait. I will wait. That sounded like I said... That did not sound like I said wait, did I? Or did it? Oh, God. That was kind of an unfortunate way for me to pronounce that, honestly. You know, I could try incorporating tough into the tower. I'm just getting a bunch of ideas now. I'm not a very good builder. All of my friends can attest to this. I am an atrocious builder. The best build I ever did was it still exists, and I still use it to this day. However, it got flooded with water recently. Speak of the goddamn devil. It got flooded with water in a prank war because it's on a server. But yeah, that happened. However, it's going fine. The cleanup is going slowly. It happened like a few days ago now, and the cleanup still hasn't fully happened. Where is my tunnel? Where in the world is my tunnel? How blind am I? How have I just up and lost the very thing that I was... There it is. Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of it here. Diamonds. I can just kind of pick a different tunnel and make it longer that way. Yeah, I'll just make this one longer. God, I wish I had a beacon right now. Or just, you know, a fortune mending efficiency unbreaking pickaxe. Are you kidding me? Fine. Since Minecraft just doesn't seem to want me to have an easy life, I guess I'll just go mine some tough now. I think I might have already broken my record with this episode for least interesting episode. Because at least the first one, you got to see me just panicking around a bunch. But with this one, it's like I've talked about sound problems, potentially getting some editing software, and building the tower, and not much else. So yeah, sorry about that. I think episode 2 is probably the best one. Although I am not one to judge because I made them, and they all suck. I know this, but, you know, is as is, I guess. I'm doing this for fun, not to actually get popular, so no big deal. I think I have enough for now. Okay, but I am not okay with just having, like, just under a stack of tough. I need more than that. I might actually have to get enchantments first before I build. At this rate, I'm going to be just stuck with using stone tools so that I don't end up with a broken diamond pick. And I don't want that. Oh my god. Yeah, alright, I think I'm gonna have to get enchants. Jeez, I did not realize how long it took to get up and down this thing. Especially with me messing up my step every so often. Alright. The unending quest for an easier life that is Minecraft. I don't know where I was going with that. I was going somewhere though. Hang on, give me a sec. I just need to check how long this has been going for. Alright. Half an hour. This has been going for half an hour. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. The wrong thing. It's gonna require a lot more deep slate, but I'll use what I have for now. Oh, I can just do this. Brilliant. This will start off looking like a featureless box, but I promise it will get better. It will get better. This is just going to be like a sort of, almost like a template of sorts. I will also need to light it up on the inside, at least. But yeah, this will be like a placeholder template for what I'm actually gonna build here. Alright. That's how high it's going to be. But it will be less featureless and boxy, and it won't look like a 2010 house made out of deep slate instead of cobble. Ugh. Okay. Coal, stick, torches. And in that way, booyah. Okay. So. Objective has changed. New objective. Oh well, that's just sad. Quest to get enchants. Do I build a sugarcane farm? Or do I just go down to the river? Nah, I'll build a sugarcane farm. I have dirt. Also, farming is like the one thing I'm actually decently adequate at. I'm sure the comments... Ow! Ow! I'm sure the comments, if I ever get any, will disagree, but nah. I wanted to go up there as well. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I am so stupid sometimes. It is like I don't have a brain. Sometimes it feels like I don't have a brain. It just feels like I have a mushy, like, piece of, like, I don't know, soft stone or something up there. I'm not quite sure where I was going with that. Also, remember how I said I didn't want to have to dig into the hillside too much? Yeah, about that. Oh dear. Get out the way! I heard a child, but I didn't know where it was coming from. I think it died. I'm gonna watch this back and just see baby zombie dies, or zombie dies in the... Get away from me. Get away from... No, 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 no! I'm fine. I didn't panic. That was not at all a terrifying experience. Definitely not. Definitely not. You know what I find kind of weird? The almost exact same recipe makes both one of the strongest weapons in the game and, like, one of the most overlooked tools in the game. Like, people call it a spoon if you make the wooden one. And then everyone's like, oh my god, the spear is so strong. And my voice just cracked so hard. Oh my god, the spear is so strong. And they're literally the exact same crafting recipe, except the spear is just kind of fallen over a little bit. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's so strong? It's like, how is it that Mojang was like, what should we do to make the spear craft, and it's like, in my opinion, I think they should have done something where it's like you have to like make a specific like thing, like a pole or like some sort of handle, like in a lot of like weapons mods. But no, because it's Mojang, they were like 2 sticks. Yeah, that was what we got. You're just making a pointy shovel. And it's both funny and kind of sad at the same time. That was the best that they could come up with. I need to make an easier way up there. Because, like, even if it was just as simple as, like, you need like 2 sticks, a piece of leather, and some string. Or 2 sticks, a piece of leather, and some slime balls. Or something like that. And you get like a pole handle. And then you do like a stick, a pole handle, or like two pole handles, and like and the material, and you do the crafting recipe for like a shovel just with that. Like even that would have been better in my opinion. But hey, I'm not a game developer. I'm just a random moron trying to do YouTube. Says it in the video, just in the video titles. Alright. I need to go and make some torches. I will be back in a second. Oh, pardon me. So I need to sleep. Go to sleep, and then wake up, and then wake up again. Moron. I need more torches than that. Don't want you. Get out of my inventory. I don't want you. Go away. Kind of funny how the area that I said was going to be like the whatchamacallit. What is it with the pigs and just getting in my way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh. I'm down 2 torches. bugger. Alright, well. Guess I gotta make more. That probably just sounded like mumbling. Guess I gotta go make more. Made more. More I made. I don't think that I'm actually placing this dirt at the halfway point, but I honestly don't care. Oh yeah, I didn't quite finish digging this one out, huh? There, hopefully I won't go falling off the edge now. The sugarcane might. There we go. Okay, sugarcane is growing. Now I need more leather. Because what I have currently isn't nearly enough. Now, where most people would make a cow farm... Oh hey, cow. I tend to go slaughtering animals just wherever I find them. However, this time, I want to actually try and do this the proper way and actually make a cow farm. So that's what I'm going to do. Don't want you. Okay, I will just have the animal pen just kind of like here, I guess. Because that way I can just... Where's the cow? There's the cow. Oh, wait! Moo Moo! Come here. There you go. There I go, getting outsmarted by my own stupidity. God damn it. What to do. That works. Hey, I have a use for that wool now. Remember that wool I said, why do I even have this? I have a use for it. Oh. I needed two. Okay, I had a use for two of it. There we go. Alright. I'm going to cut down this birch tree. And then flatten this off slightly. Nice. Alright. So I need to be sure that was reflexive. I don't know why I do that, I just do. I now need to go and find another cow. This probably looks like really insidious, walking around with wheat in one hand and a massive diamond sword in another. Well, massive. And a diamond sword in another. It's like, pretty much just looks like I'm trying to lure animals to their deaths, which, I mean, I am. It's just rather delayed deaths. There's another one. Alright. I have two. I got 2 cows. I got 2 cows. I got 2 cows. I got 2 cows. Come on in, you big lug. Where are you? In. Go in. Yay, got you. Alright. Boom. Ugh. Okay. How long has this been going for? This has been going for an hour. Okay. I am incredibly tired. And I am on my own time, so I'm going to end it there, staring at a cow. So, bye!